This poem was inspired by a book that I absolutely hated, and also inspired by a woman that I absolutely love more than anything in the world. My mother is a fish, and my mother is plate glass windows nailed to the cedar of each bone box figure. My sister is not my sister. My sister's mother is a horse with wings caught swollen body swaying in the tops of trees. My mother is a fish. Was it because of small pond serpents, oil pastel scales, and razored teeth? Was it pulling charred bones from a furnace that my mother is not a tree? My mother's father died only because something in him snapped to say that this isn't Germany anymore. This isn't raising your bipolar daughter anymore. This is the decomposing of your brain. Are you ready? This is what it's like to see air for the first time. My mother kept her chest made of stone, kept sutures made of wool to make skeletons from her bones, and my mother doesn't swim anymore, but keeps water underneath her eyelashes. She goes to the cemetery to pick out the prettiest plot with the prettiest view, and I don't know my mother. I don't know my mother. I don't know my mother. Why ain't I a town boy? Why do I not know my mother? Why is she digging mass graves in the garden where I found her, wrapped up in morning glory arms? She is no gazing ball, but I see my life consumed by gardens because my mother has soil in her veins. And they sought to plant bulbs into her chest bone, sought to spread pollen along her jawline, but my mother is a fish, and she can hardly even breathe without being under. Quote, and then he comes up out of the water. My mother is struggling between calling me daughter, son, or child. He comes a long way up. My mother sends me newspaper cutouts of trans issues in the mail, slow before his hands do. My mother wants to die, except when she's talking to me on the phone. And he's got to have her, got to, so I can bear it, so I can bear this. Have I told you lately about my mother? Look at the picture when she was 17. Did she think that she'd have me? Been anything less than this stability? I'm sure she's in my old bed, sleeping. Where is my mother? I'm sure she's in my old bed, sleeping, having some Aquarius dreams about the next letter that she'll send to me. Happy birthday. Today, you are 18. Tomorrow, you are 20. Yesterday, you were 22, or are you 23? Are you still a baby? Can I leave you alone in the bathroom while you're crying? Can I leave myself alone ever? Mom, where are you? Have you seen my mother? If you see her, will you please tell her that I made her a garden? I made her a garden out of Holocaust memoir texts, Civil War artifacts, and her own favorite lilacs. Mom, where are you? I miss you. Are you ready? This is what it's like to love life for the first time. I wish my mother would wake up and smell the lilacs, but she's probably sleeping. She's always sleeping. Thank you.